My name's Harjit Singh, Chair of AFSA, Asian Fire Service Association, and I've been in the service for about 22 years with Hertfordshire Fire and Rescue Service. We've got South Asian Heritage Month that's going to start, and for us it's important that we celebrate the heritage of our communities and celebrate the kind of recognition with staff that work for the services as well. We've for the last couple of years, South Asian Heritage Month has it started really a couple of years ago, and so up and down the country there's celebrations that take place throughout that month as well. So it's just like Black History Month as well. The emphasis is about celebrating and remembering our heritage, and also sharing that experience with others as well.
I think South Asian Heritage Month is an absolutely amazing way of celebrating the rich diversity of all South Asian communities. And I'm so pleased that in a very short time they've gone from not existing to being an inspirational organisation that celebrates the achievements of our South Asian community, our South Asian leaders, and it gives hope to others who may not see the potential, the opportunities. Since South Asian Heritage Month was launched, look what we've been able to celebrate. We've been able to celebrate the first South Asian Prime Minister. We've been able to celebrate the first Mayor of London from a South Asian background. We've celebrated the SNP leader being from a South Asian background. And most recently, we've also had a black senior politician in Wales. That's just a politics level. Look at all the other levels. So if you see it, you can be it. And that's the key message, isn't it? If we can promote those people who have achieved and done great things, our youngsters have hope that they too can do that.
South Asian Heritage Month is a really important period. It's a time of recognition of the contribution that people from Asian heritage backgrounds have made. It's a time to celebrate their identity. It's an opportunity to celebrate their identity. Out there, in my opinion, in the media, out there in the wider world, those opportunities are few and far between, unfortunately. And it's a time for us to stand up, be proud of who we are, and to celebrate who we are.
I think South Asian Heritage Month is really important because it reflects a lot of the members of AFSA, and it's a time and space where we can dedicate a bit of focus into those communities and reflect sort of the worth of the individuals and the work that they've done up until this point and the impact they've had across the service.
As part of South Asian Heritage Month, the Asian Fire Service Association should look back on its history, look back on its achievements. We hear too many times that people go, oh, it's awful, it's terrible, quality diversity is not improving. Look where we've come to. Look, we started with 4 firefighters in a pub. We're now a massive organisation that's grown with 54 corporate members. Forget the numbers. We've produced toolkits for fire and rescue services to drive equality, diversity, inclusion. We've written strategic reports, smoke and mirrors. We've done toolkits about positive action. We now got greater awareness how to look after our Muslim community during Ramadan, our Muslim firefighters. So I think we are moving forward, not the pace we all want to move at. We can always move faster, but we are moving, we're making a difference. You know, there's a concept called cultural competency. If we dismiss that there's any such thing as cultural competency, South Asian Heritage Month helps you to get culturally curious. So South Asian Heritage Month allows people to have those conversations about different faiths, different backgrounds, and also acknowledge some of the difficulties and inequalities that people from those backgrounds face. So rather than trying to become competent in something, try to be curious about it, and then look at the great benefits. If you manage to recruit more people from different backgrounds, you have a richer organisation which brings in understanding and knowledge of that community. Let's just take one recent example of what impact that will make. During COVID, more people from BME backgrounds died proportionally than any other group of people. Having people from that South Asian background, that black background in boardrooms, enabled those organisations that were diverse to go, hang on a second, there's something wrong here. And what's wrong here, our community is being targeted by WhatsApp with fake news, fake information. And we were able to address that quickly and ensure that curve was bent to make sure we didn't get inequalities for those communities. Then the knowledge and understanding of how to reach out to them through faith buildings meant that the vaccination centres moved from the traditional areas into the community, into the faith rooms, and vaccination rates went up. So that has the number of lives that saved, I can't tell you, but each life saved was worth £2 million. Now, if we didn't have the diversity of thought, if we didn't have the diversity in the boardroom, we wouldn't be able to achieve that.